There we go. Now it says we're live.
Hi.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Magic Hour with Anna Stone, PhD, over here to my lovely co-host here, and
Yes.
I'm Stephanie Siren, and we're here today to talk about what, Anna?
Well, we're talking about the importance of healing your own traumas and hang-ups or triggers and things like that. If you are currently or are planning to be working with magic, and why it's very
Exactly.
important.
Like a
Yeah.
magical practitioner, correct?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So like to just clear that up, if you're a magical practitioner, so like a magician, a witch, a healer, something of that nature.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Because I mean, there's a lot of reasons why, but there's a lot of people that we see online that try to do magic. It doesn't work for them, or it works in funky ways, like not exactly what they wanted, like maybe goal adjacent, but not the goal, um, or backfiring altogether, or just nothing, like no result. And they don't understand why. And there's a lot of reasons why that could be, but the main one that I believe, through the fact that 1 in 4 people have trauma, is the fact that people have unhealed trauma, because there's a lot of
Right.
problems that can come from this.
Well,
And we
okay,
talk about
so
that.
in magic, right, it's all about intent, right? Like our intent
Right,
matters with
right.
everything.
I mean, that
And
is
so
100% it.
okay, and so if you're unhealed, how are you going to understand your own intent, right?
Well, right. This is like it's kind of it's kind of similar to like the gun laws that we have in California, where you have to wait 7 days, right? Like to buy a gun, because they
Right.
don't want you to be angry, upset, and then going out and purchasing a gun and doing some crazy stuff, right? So it's like witchcraft is the same way, magic work is the same way. Like you can be upset, you can have a bad day, some horrible thing could happen. And if you're not grounded and healed like properly, then you might fly off the handle and do something that you're going to regret and can't take back, or just incurring bad karma for yourself, So there should be like a cool off appear, like regulation, emotional regulation
Mhm.
prior to jumping into any magical.
Right. And that's totally part of healing. That's totally part of it. And I think also, I mean, what was paramount for you about your magic? Like how have you seen your magic get better with healing?
Okay, so well for me, I used to do magic for like everything, to solve this problem, to solve that problem, okay. And yeah, it works. I mean, my magic has never not worked. But except for one time it backfired. But with a love spell. But I've said that story a million times. But the thing is that my goals change.
Yeah.
So look, I'm just gonna be pretty harsh about this. I'm gonna be pretty harsh, and it's probably not gonna be a popular opinion, but that's because I'm me and I'll say whatever the hell I want. If you're doing magic for like mundane ass shit, like I don't like this person, make this something bad happen to them, or get my ex back for me, or whatever, you're low class magical practitioner. I'm sorry. If you're doing
I agree with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're low vibrational. If
Mhm.
your magic should be all about enlightening yourself, get bettering yourself, like helping yourself transverse like this earthly plane, like it should be those kinds of things, like so we can reach, like self-actualization, self-realization. Like those should be the goals for like actual magic, because if you look back in history, that was literally the purpose of the occult, of magical practice, was to know thyself, right?
Right.
So cursing your neighbor for giving you the cross eye, or cursing your ex-boyfriend because they dumped you, is nowhere in line with that. Those are all distractors from the path of self-actualization and self-realization.
Right,
And
those are
it's
petty.
they're petty. And like magic, it might work for you, okay, but like that's not its purpose. Its purpose is for better, like to better the situation, not to make it, not revenge. You're not karma. You're not the judge end all be all either, right? Like, so you got to remember that when we're talking about petty things, like, and I've done it. I've done it. Like, I am not saying I'm without sin here. Like, I have definitely been that person. But I see now that after many years of therapy and processing the trauma, that my reaction to things, if someone will say to me, "Oh my God, just do a spell," and I'm like, that's the last thing I would do, like right now.
Right.
You know, like it's not